Okay, let's see. I think the volume is alright.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Okay. Where were we? Okay. What do I do? I could travel to another place and see if he's going to ambush me. Small blue rag? Is it not in the path? Hi Baltica. No. Okay.
I don't think anything was ever there. Always cut through your target. Never stop short.
It was Bashish was looking for blue rag for screen. How are you doing, by the way? Doing so, thank you. Right now we're only waiting for the Enflamed to follow us to this region. Which shouldn't take too long. Yep, I'll tell her.
It's time! Such a sweet sense of suffering you
Hello,
left
Topaz.
behind.
How are you doing?
It made it easy to track you down. You'll never escape me.
For once, he doesn't change face when he ambush me throughout the region. Because they can change face, but they revert back to the original. Do you have Discord? I do. It should be in the description.
You dogs need to move quicker next time.
Okay, so I'm going to make a backup of this. Maybe I should do the backup after recruiting him with the HP glitch. If I go to Canada, do I get shelter in your house? It would be a bit crowded, so make things difficult. Not that I wouldn't want people to, you know, have a safe place. It's not just about me. I live in the yard. Well, I don't even have a yard. We do not own the place. That's why we want to move to the north, where it's cheaper. Sure, it's a bit colder, but, you know, it's cheaper for the rent. And you can have your own house, maybe, hopefully.
Not klar.
But yeah, like I said, it's not my decision to make when people are coming here. I had to really make sure that people agreed for Bashi to come here. And I had to really specify, like, hey, I'm going to pay more of my rent if it helps her.
Not klar.
But there's only so much I can do for, you know, people. I mean, that's fair. I would be more than willing to help people if I can. But like I said, it's not something that, you know, is something that depends on me. I know you were joking, I'm just saying that I want to help people, but I'm not the only person who can decide. Actually, I can't really decide. I have to always have to separate people when they have an argument. You live in my walls. Well, at least we have no vermin here, so... You should not have too many visitors in the walls. Okay, copy and paste. Alright, so I'm going to force the betrayal of this guy or something, and then it should give us enough interaction to, you know, have him cheat death again. I mean, that's fair.
I knew you'd call me.
That's not a good idea to just betray him right now. Because I should, you know, instead take him to the other side where I can
Zog
make
and his acolytes have
Stormbringers.
been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Skark. Skark.
Well, the owner of the place is my uncle. That's kind of one of the reasons why the rent is kind of affordable here for the moment. So if you were to eat it, we would be without house. Well, he uses his leg to ride on a bike, so probably not. Yeah, if I had my own house, I wouldn't mind having, you know, rooms for guests.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by
You know,
fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
if somebody needs a place until they can find their own place, then sure. But I have nothing right now.
Uga Kuga. Uga Kuga.
True, but you know, what I mean is that I don't have that much money to really decide what I do with my life, so I can't really help that many people. So even if I want to help, you know, I was actually lucky to be able to help Bashi, because, you know, where she came from is at war.
Skark. Skark.
Okay, another backup, because that's what it is. She is from the town of Melitopol, which is near Russia, so the town was pretty much instantly, annexed.
It's time! You had to see it's coming, man, boss. I'm not a very nice orc. Skark.
Yeah. That's why I tried to, help her wherever I could. Well, it's not going any further than friendship, so don't get any idea. I mean, good.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
I mean, I try to be what people should do in times like these.
It's time! What made you think I was trustworthy anyway?
Because if you're more fortunate than others, then if you can, why don't you? For example, if if billionaires all around the world just weren't billionaires, all the money would prevent basically homelessness and you know well, I always found Brazil to be a very interesting
Zog and his
country.
acolytes have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not
It's
yet
only a shame,
yours.
how people are just basically treating each other like garbage, depending on where you're from, which is completely bullshit. I mean, I understand because you live there, so you know the place more than I do. But countries have a potential to be beautiful if you have the right government, the right people. Oh, you're not Brazilian. Oh, well. The favelas, who are they? The mafia? The gangsters?
It's time! What made you think I was trustworthy anyway?
Ah, this time we did prevent the Iron Will. Good. Yeah. Oh, that's fair. We have gang members around where I live, so it's not the safest place either. Sometimes I wonder if I'm not hearing gunshots, because there are people who actually died around here. Yeah, kids with guns, You know, the people in the prison, they're the one who are actually giving orders for kids outside to kill for them. Yeah, that's the same here. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you aren't, but I would understand if you are in an environment where you kind of are forced to do whatever you can to, you know, get out alive. But there wouldn't be so many crimes if there weren't rich people. Greed is one of the worst thing that ever
Zog and his acolytes have
existed.
been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
You know, there are lots of things that are, you know, terrible, but greed is basically just... Yeah. Oh, he's doing a hunt. Oh well. I'm now going to send him a nice, gentle death threat. A dictator in my country introduced the pasta base to the poor parts. Yeah. The US aren't really doing any better nowadays. I'm glad I'm in Canada, even if they threaten to, you know, destroy us, annex us. Which is, you know, never going to happen. But yeah, it's all because of the rich. Hi Lena, how you doing? Another backup made. I mean, that's fair.
Skak, your reckoning is at hand.
They call it a death threat, but it's flattering to be wanted. Thrilling, really, to discover I've got a new playmate. So let's play.
Yeah. The USA really did more bad than good over the years.
It's time! You seared it out of me. I can't feel pain. I can't feel the ecstatic rush of inflicting suffering. You didn't take my life. You took my reason to live.
And they all claim to be the good guys. The good guys are those who tried to vote against what has happened and what is currently happening. Alright, beat me up. Doesn't really matter if we get the second shot because he already gave it to me the first time.
So much pain in the world. But after you incinerated me, I can't feel any of it. So you're gonna have to take it all.
Unfortunately, because he's a savage, I can't use the same execution as I would use on hunters, warriors, archers. So I have to cleave him. Not cleave him, I have to chop off his arms the same way, no? No, I think I can still use it. I'm getting confused with the machine execution. I can't use range against this guy.
It's time.
Oh. Well, I failed because I forgot that. Yes, I can actually use the execution. It's just not as effective.
Exciting. What are you trying to carry
as,
it out? Bored me to tears.
Doing it to the other classes I mentioned. I know, he can become a golden nameless one, I know. I'm gonna have to do it again because I failed. But yeah, you can't shoot him, you can only beat him up. And since he's basically just a slayer combined with a berserker, it's difficult to, you know, beat him up without range. And I don't need a second chat for this fight. I mean, you don't have to, Baltica. I respect your desire not to mention it. So, you do what you want with your information. If you want to tell me, that's up to you, but I respect you not wanting to. It's not going to change anything.
Zog and his acolytes have been cleansed
But yeah,
by fire.
I'm not going to share whatever information you're going to, you know. Because if it's for someone's safety, I don't see the point of, you know,
Skak. Your
spreading the
reckoning
word.
is at hand.
So it's better to stay safe than sorry.
They call it a death threat, but it's flattering to be wanted. Thrilling, really, to discover I've got a new playmate. So let's play.
Okay.
Scar.
He's flammable, so I could burn him, but wouldn't it not enrage him? No. He's only enraged by execution. Well, he's not the prettiest. True.
It's time! You seared it out of me. I can't feel pain. I can't feel the ecstatic rush of inflicting suffering. You didn't take my life. You took my reason to live. Show me what you know. It's time for something new!
Good.
I'm not a seal!
Okay. I'm now going to beat up some of his orcs. You know, because I need to build Wrath. Wait for the focus to come back. Ah.
Time! That stuff is eating you up inside!
Well, I guess I'll get the second chat.
There's so much pain in the world. But after you incinerated me, I can't feel any of it. So you're gonna have to take it all.
And because I cannot use the range, you know, I cannot
All the pain is yours.
shadow strike him, so I have to throw him against a wall to get the right execution from behind.
I feel nothing.
He's a bit too quick for me. I need to keep working on his grunt. Yep, and he's a slayer as well. So you're not likely to find one like him anywhere. Just give me a second to he won't get golden arm, right? Yes, he will, because he's gonna keep his shoulder pad. So he's gonna have both his Nazgul golden arm and his Warmonger golden arm. As long as he keeps his shoulder pad, because it's from the ancient one. For example, if you've got those with the chest piece, it works the same. But since, you know, turning an orc into a Stormbringer removes the chest piece, then kind of makes it impossible. Nope. I forgot the one detail that's really important.
That is the ultimate suffering.
That I need to go and fail his first grab him. Okay. 5 push-ups? Why 5 push-ups? Well, not right now. wait for him to have died first. I think I'm gonna have to change dagger to deal less damage but still build the Wrath. I know, I get it. I'm gonna have to do 5 push-ups.
Like using orcs, do ya?
It would be so much easier to build the Wrath shooting enemy's leg, but like I said, he's immune to range, so I have to wait. Since he's alone.
I'll rip off your arms for this!
Add a command. I don't know, I wouldn't see it from where I am. It's just Twitch giving you, options, I guess.
A real hero, using me as a shield.
Only a couple more hits. Can you add more? I don't think there are more points, I don't think I have high enough rank. I think you need to be partner or something to have more option. An affiliate has more than usual members, but still limited.
I'll rip off your arms for this! Like using orcs, do ya?
Only a couple more hits. Come on.
A real hero, using me as a shield.
What was good?
Let me go or I'll eat your face!
Well, yeah, he has a point.
Real hero, using me as a shield.
But I'm not actually using him as a shield. I'm just,
Let me go or I'll eat your face!
keeping him calm. If I were to use him as a shield, I would be more like this.
I'll rip off your arms for this!
Okay, we got full Wrath. So now we throw him against the wall and we can do the proper execution from behind. Alright. Just going to advance time, make sure that he is still alive, and I'll do your 5 push-ups. Nope, he's been replaced. Yeah. I've got to try again. Well, it's random. Still, I'm going to do your 5 push-ups to be over with it. And I'll try again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Did them. Alright. You almost died. Yeah, exercise killed me. It's my kryptonite. So yeah, people, I've said this time and time again, people usually ask me in the comments like, how come you get it on the first try every time in your videos? No, never happened the first time. Either they get replaced, or, you know, they come back. The first time I know they will come back, but this is his 3rd death. So there's absolutely no guarantee
Your reckoning is at hand.
that I'll get it on the first attempts.
They call it a
Even
death
if I
threat,
get the
but
second
it's
chance,
flattering to be wanted.
it's not going
Thrilling,
to
really, to discover I've got
matter.
a new playmate. So let's play.
So this time I need to remember to fail his first last chance.
It's time! You seared it out of me. I can't feel pain. I can't feel the ecstatic rush of inflicting suffering. You didn't take my life. You took my reason to live.
And even if he were to cheat death, it doesn't mean that he would on the first go become a Stormbringer. He might just come back as himself, inflamed. But come back with a stitched up arm.
It's time! Feel the pain you deny me! pain should be mine.
Could be worse.
Hanging up my
He
bed
could
up.
still have his throwing axes from being a berserker, but he's not actually. He's got only the 3 swings from slayers. Just leave me alone. Okay, now we fail this.
You think you're ending my life? You already did that. Now all you're doing is swinging cold steel.
Let's see if I can also terrify him. Would make things easier for me. Yes! Okay. I need to get my focus back. Thank you. Really? That's... I'm going to read what you said, chat Norris, just give me a moment. So it's one of me with my leg. Oh, I think I know the fish you're talking about. Alright. Let's see if this time he's going to cheat death. No! Again, he's been replaced, so you have to do it again until he comes back. Well, until he comes back. Actually, until his corpse does not get replaced when you kill him. It's possible that I also need to do more interactions with him, but it's again random. Probably need to kill him one more time and he might just remain on the screen.
Have been cleansed by fire, but Mordor is not yet yours.
Again, it doesn't guarantee that even if he still alive, that he will turn into the Stormbringer the first time.
Skak, your reckoning is at hand.
Its death threat got me curious. Out of all the orcs in Mordor, what drew you to me, eh? Makes me want to cut you open and see what makes you tick.
For a change, I could just try to kill him while he's at his last chance, but again, this is RNG execution, so you don't get to choose which one.
It's time! You seared it out of me. I can't feel pain. I can't feel the ecstatic rush of inflicting suffering. You didn't take my life. You took my reason to live. The pain should be mine!
I'll try it this way, and then I'll go back to my method.
You think you're ending my life? You already did that. Now all you're doing is swinging cold steel.
Ah, we got the first time. But is he going to keep death from this? We'll see. So far he has not been replaced. That's a good sign. Again, no guarantee. He died at 5:33. So at 6:03 he should return. Hopefully the way we want him to. His lack of pain reminds me of when the pain lover becomes deranged. I can't feel him. Yeah. More, you know, of the unique titles should change as they go deranged. Like the boar, you know. He
Another
should
war
become
chief whose
the
reach
forgetful
exceeded
or
his
something.
grasp. He lacked foresight.
I
no
can't
ambition.
remember. Okay, just going to stay busy, I guess. Oh, there's a bunch of people there. Just going to. So yeah, you're kinda taking the joy out
SoW
of
and his
BDSM
acolytes
for
have been
people
cleansed by fire,
when you
but
derange
Mordor is not yet
the
yours.
pain lover. I like the boar, he makes such long speeches. I think he does have forgetful dialogue, actually. Yeah, he does. He seems pretty sane for somebody that you just shamed into maniac or deranged. You're just trying to recall his stories, but you just made him forget.
A feast. I cannot smell what is being cooked, and for that I am grateful.
There he is. Let's poison the grog and watch the whole gang fight each other. Just like gather around people and drink. Not that many grog bells. Alright. Is this guy the tenderizer? Is he like trying to do the T-pose or what? They'll come down until the next gulp.
Such trials perplex me, but my allegiance to Sauron is unshaken. I don't like the sound of that. I'm the source of the disturbance. You Sauron, commands it. Wait. I smell something in here.
Oh, I was right. Just based on this weapon. This guy, yep. Is done for. No, you don't.
Don't let the outsider catch me! You'll never escape!
Submit! You will join me!
I am yours, Master! Master!
I guess I'll make you my bodyguard. It's not that big of a glitch. It's just where you're standing. It's not the best spot to, you know, grab captains. I think he was talking about the way I had my hand on the Olog's face.
I know what it is to return from death. I laid in its cold grasp on the battlefield until a squirming, wriggling warmth took over me. 1,000 pulsing maggots crawled over and into me, scouring the dead flesh from my ragged wounds. Now they are with me, always. A churning, writhing horde of torment.
You know what I would have liked about the fact that you turn orcs deranged? Is that if you had the ability to give their sanity back, or, you know, just give an insane orc like the crazy one, you know, sanity just with the, I don't know, reverse shame. Imagine if they had to talk about how they used to be crazy, but you fixed that. They become loyal.
You won't get by me.
Yeah, exactly. Restoring sanity would have been, you know, something that wouldn't really ruin character like when you derange, or it would have been a way to fix them. Well, I'm not, you know, against adding the insanity system in the game, but I wish they gave you the option to remove it. Your mind is broken, so let me fix it.
See how quickly
It
and
would be
quietly
optional,
you can
but, you
find
know.
yourself all alone.
What's the first name of the guy? Skak. Yeah, worse than death. That would have been really... well, you know, you can't really shame him, but you'll ruin him with a 5% chance. Oh, 5 enemies from stealth. Okay. Well, I need them to forget about me first.
Take the fight to those wretched men. Slaughter them all. what I find. I'm gonna cut it up good.
Watching Mordor who...
Dive like a hook. You're always so jumpy.
The dwarf raider... Yeah. Is one of the few captains that I prefer deranged.
Short, sharp bit of violence. Someone needs to learn how to stretch things out.
I know he gets the hatred for dwarves as soon as you derange him. And it's just, I don't know, hatred for Grey Walker.
I've had enough of it.
With a different name.
He loves an audience. Hope you do too. Beg for death. You made a terrible mistake, Ranger.
How did he kill the boss? Well, did you really miss the move? Right throw. Seriously, all our Ugs, not all Ugs, Graugs are better shot than archers.
I'm coming for you.
Oh, I heard a captain.
This won't
Yeah, I
end
know.
well for you. You're dead. Wars don't end for warriors. We go from one war to the next. Whatever's out there, I'll find it.
No, he seems to have been a tank. I think I've never seen this move before.
Keep him away from me!
Is there any method to remove the stun by Graug? I don't think so. You can dodge them. Well, you get it often for the Corruptor or the Fanatical. So when you get ambushed by the Prowl, you usually get the other guy. It's a different voice. Oh, Trophy Hunter or something? Trophy Maker, okay. Yeah, the corrupt, the fanatical. So the fanatical is on the outlaw tribe. It's not the mystic like the corrupt. Trophy time. Yes.
You will You serve me now. I am honored. Watch your back, Ranger.
Baruch the Tenderizer, I wanted you to become a
Baruch.
war chief. And you can move to the garrison. In 13 minutes, the guy should come back. Is he going to come back as the Stormbringer and the stream will end? Who knows? Or the stream might not end and we just have fun with the new Stormbringer. We could get him to fight in pits. Something. 13. Because he should come back at 6:03. But yeah, like I said, I think I'll just have fun with the Stormbringer. If we get him on the first try, we can send him on pit fights, missions. What regions do you like to play the most? Good question. Nern is really useful for working on captains, but I like Seregost because it's cold. It's a nice icy look. Oh.
Time for some lovely killing. I'm not staying around for this. Another day.
You like Minas Morgul and Nurnen because they have gas. Yeah, gas is nice. But Minas Morgul is just too dark for my taste. Minas Ithil I prefer over Minas Morgul. There always seem to be a spot where a lot of enemies mission happen that are far away from AD Tower. Gorgoroth is fun to throw enemies in the lava. I do like the brighter regions, my sighting degrees of Mogul and Ungol. Yeah, I prefer, you know, when it's daytime, and Minas Mogul is always in the dark. I mean, I understand why it looks that way, you know. It's the Witch King's magic, the sorcery that's just darkening the sky. We know this.
No, Ranger.
Is there a way to guarantee the right execution for a Stormbringer? Yes, I have made a video on this. When you send a captain to a death threat mission, outpost, war chief, or overlord mission, and you fail their first, well, unless he's a tank, then you have to fail twice. No, fail once after the tank, you know, death defying. But yeah, you have to fail their last chance and then stand behind them with a full 2 bars of wrath to slice off the left arm, and you're more likely to get a Stormbringer than anything if you've got a claw, a survivor, a Stormbringer, a machine in the region. Even if they are from another save. You can't Seals Guild yet? I mean, it makes sense because it's kind of facing it. You can see it, for example, in the movie where Gandalf is talking to Pippin about the Nazgul's magic, and about how it's darkening the sky.
Someone save
There's another captain around. Okay. Oh, he looks like another manhunter. We already had one in the other street, in yesterday's street, and people say that he is rare. Really? He's not that rare. I just got my second.
I like that.
And this guy is legendary as well.
I'll have you to death. Ready for pain.
He doesn't want to use his execution. Why?
Tremble before me. For the bright lord you will fight. I heed your voice, my lord.
But yeah, people are often asking me, how do you get his Manhunter? It's just RNG, just like in this case.
At your command, boss.
Just because I'm going to make a backup so that I don't have to send him to the garrison if people, you know, want me to turn him into something later. done. You like the harrow? Yes, the harrow is fine, but he's always skinny, you know, so that he can wear the Zog's armor set. But he cannot be turned into any other title. He cannot change. What if the garrison stops existing? I don't think that is going to be the case, because Monolith would have been, you know, the ones with the control of the garrison, and since WB put the key in the company, basically, I think it's mostly Steam that has the control over the garrison, so, you know. I hope they don't touch this game. Well, yeah. So I'm pretty sure the garrison has nothing to do with them. It's on Steam. Because I know that when I asked about a problem on the garrison to the devs back in the day in my main account, they just kept telling me, sorry, we can't do anything, we don't have control over garrison. So I wouldn't be really worried about it. It's not like the you know, the first game where they cut off the banditas and stuff.
It's time! When you burn me, you seared
No
away
Stormbringer.
all my
We have to
pain.
try again.
Now, no matter what you do to me, you cannot hurt me. You have succeeded too well.
But he's got stitches on his right arm, if that makes sense. Since we cut off his left arm, yeah. We have to try again. Maybe deranged. Well, if I were to derange the inflamed, then we wouldn't be able to make a Stormbringer. Because as soon as you derange a captain, you cannot turn him into a legendary scar or one like the Stormbringer. He got his gauntlet back. He didn't have it earlier. Yeah, I have noticed it. But hey.
Zog and his acolytes have been
Alright,
cleansed by
so
fire, but Mordor
the
is
last
not
time we did it with the quick time event, it worked, but it's mostly because we got lucky, because we can't really decide on the execution. I tried getting a beastly log once by killing captains with beasts, unfortunately unsuccessful. Yeah, you need a Caragor, at least a dire Caragor from what I've been testing, and only a normal bite. Not when you jump on a Nolog with the Caragor and just take a bite of his head. Just a normal attack, normal bite attack. And if you've got a Graug, then you need to simply walk over the... No, not walk over the Olog. You need the Graug to punch dialogue.
They call
I
it a
know
death
it
threat,
works
but it's
on
flattering to be
savages
wanted. Thrilling, really,
that you
to
call
discover I've got
Berserkers.
new playmates. So let's play.
But it's not as effective as doing it on, you know, hunters, warriors, archers. So it's either, really. But I prefer my method.
It's time! You seared it out of me. I can't feel pain.
Still, I'm going to do
I
it
can't
with
feel
the
ecstatic
quick time
rush of
event.
inflicting
If I'm lucky,
suffering.
I get the right
You
move,
didn't
but
take my life. You took my reason
you need to make sure
live.
to maybe have the full 2 wrath bars.
Feel the pain you deny me.
I know that's what they're called in the first game. But Berserker in this game can mean, you know, a Berserker defender, or Berserker archer, or Berserker warrior. Brutalize would not turn him into the Stormbringer. And I know you mean brutalize with melee, but that doesn't work.
It's time. How do you like my venom? It's time. I feel nothing.
He's too quick for me to be able to do much.
Let me go or I'll eat your face!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, what do you people want? Do you want me to try to just kill him the normal way, trying to hope for a nice RNG and we chop off his arms? Or do you want me to do my method?
Like using orcs.
To knock him down, and then slice off his left arm. Hopefully he would cheat death. What do you want? My method? Alright, so I have to first fail his, you know, last chance.
You think you're ending my life? You already did that. Now all you're doing is swinging cold steel.
Now we failed this, and it would be easier now to terrify him. Wait for the focus to come back. No, actually it guarantees only one arm to come off, even if it's the wrong one, and the game still counts it as being is right. It's the same as, you know, getting a Nolog to have a peg leg instead of, you know, cutting the right leg, cut off the left one. for some reason. And I know, I've done the test. I've tried with the move that cut off his right leg many times and never came back with the peg leg. But that one time I cut off his leg, came back with the right leg as a peg leg.
You like this? Time! Run, I'll kill you later. He's returned. All the pain is yours.
Alright. Now we can actually knock him down with the Shadow Strike. So I'm going to wait for him to be ready. I've got my... And throwing him in the ground is not going to work, because he doesn't stay long on the ground. You have to really make sure to use the Shadow Strike or to throw him against a wall. Ah, he's still there. He has not been replaced. See, even my method works. So he died at 6:12. At 6:42 he should come back. Any voice work for leg amputation scars? Do you mean on Ologs? No. Any voice. Same for, you know, orcs. It's just the execution that matters.
Well finished. You seem to hesitate at the start.
By making them terrified, it removes temporarily their immunities, so I could finally use the Shadow Strike to knock him down instead of, you know, throwing him against the wall. So I don't have to go through the whole fight against him enraged and, you know, as a Slayer, he would keep doing his triple strike. I've got a captain in the middle that I can just strike down.
This orc seeks to draw us out.
Death Blade?
Let us show him the folly of his plan.
From the looks of his helmet and his sword, he looks like a Death Blade to me. Come here.
Fancy move? You will obey! Serve me! I am honored to be chosen! Understood, boss.
Alright,
Shock.
get your promotion. people don't seem to realize that, you know, Captain is nowhere. Alright. Who's next? Let's go from here and we travel that way. I tried to get a Necromancer commander for a while. I wanted one as a bodyguard, summoning and raising allies infinitely. Yeah, but they are pretty rare spawn. Some can randomly become
These Ologs are
Necromancers
pillars
when
of the
leveling up,
Warchief's forces.
but that's
Topple
really
them.
RNG depending on it.
What's that there? Time for a good bloody fight! Huh?
It's not the RNG that depends on it, it's this that depends on the RNG. I know there are a few title guarantees to be Necromancers, but they tend to be Tricksters. I don't care much for that class. I mean, if you want to farm decoys, it's a good way to do so. But yeah, Tricksters can be weaker than most captains, but they can survive a bit longer.
Those were my favourite Ologs. They were hilarious. Why would someone kill them?
Because they're big and ugly.
I don't like being stabbed, especially when I don't see it coming.
Yeah, he wants to compensate for something.
Time to crush a dog!
He's enraged by frost. Okay. What are you talking about? Who doesn't like a bit of shag?
Get away!
Catch a rat by its tail!
That's a word for it in English, right? Or is it shiv? Butchak can be, in some aspect, like stabbing, I think, right? Or am I wrong? Ah, okay. So let's not do that. But yeah, they still don't mind naming a shag in this game. Yeah, they usually appear to be weak, I've noticed. This guy has a skin suit, so it could be the skin flayer. No. The elf slayer? No, he doesn't have the sword for it. He has a mace. He's not an elf slayer.
Outsiders should be killed on sight.
Flesh lover. Yeah, I didn't like how he was wearing this skin tight suit. Oh, we got the singer around.
My blood brother died at your hands. If you're lucky, I'll kill you quick. But I don't get the feeling you and Luck are getting along these days.
You'll be my supper later.
My legs hurt.
They are. That's not. Italian, use your execution.
They lack the grace and precision of the elves, yet they persist in flinging arrows our way.
I don't mind, so long as they miss.
I don't think anyone will have the chance. I free you, I expect you to run away, not fight whatever grunt you're encountering. The singer doesn't appear to want to drink. Fine. Killing them too quickly, well...
May have heard of one like me. He prances, dances, and sings with glee. Wherever there's strife, the singer is there. He slaughters and slays with such merry flair. I sing this song with all my breath. Take heed, for this interlude ends with your death.
I was actually put off by Gore back before playing this game. Playing Shadow of Mordor got me used to the kind of game where arms come off in chain. Killing the singer. You want me to kill the singer? Really? Would you rather have me, you know, recruit him? You can't kill the singer.
You will join me!
The singer song will never end.
Well, he's safe, so I can always force a betrayal on him, and yeah. You know.
Ugal.
I can't just send him on missions or, you know, later. But right now I'm going to send him to the garrison because he's safe from death.
Your defenders are no more protection than a fog.
Come on, let's brawl! Spot the target for me!
Time to trash Strack. Who's Strack? Oh, yeah. He's not the real Berserker-Master.
You think I needed those defenders to protect myself? Ah, they were here to learn from me!
Our warriors are tougher than you in that sword! Time to kill!
You'll not dive on me, little sparrow.
That was your best shot, eh?
I know it's my turn, and I'll do you the courtesy of a fair
13
warning.
minutes. Who's next? No, you said nothing about don't kill him. I saw time to thrash track, and I see killing track. So 2 people said to kill him, and then you said not to kill him. Well, that's too bad. He's dead. It's over. Time to mourn. Oh, we've got the legend. Do you want me to kill the legend or recruit him?
The Tark must like me.
I got a tank with determination and tough skin once. He was super tanky, though his damage was a bit low. I mean, this is usually the case unless you're trying to give him another epic trait, which randomly turns into something bad, so you have to reload or try again.
I am your master.
Because sometimes it just turns out that he's going to get randomly a
We'll defend
dire
you.
cargo or something.
On your knees.
Zafla.
Well, too bad. This guy is a tracker. Yeah, they are.
The Dark Flame speaks.
The Herald? Yeah. You will cheat death confirmed. Who is going to cheat death? Other than the Berserker-Master turned inflamed? Well, he was a tracker. Why can't all logs who talk about the Dark Lord change to talking about the Bright Lord? like I said, I feel like the game has been rushed, so they haven't given enough lines to, you know, adapt to their characters. They were probably just forced by WB, like, alright, wrap this up. Because I would have been, if I had been part of the dev team or something, I would have been always adding something more, like, well, not incredibly useful. They're useful against grunts, but when you've got them trying the hooks against Orogs, then it's kind of meh. Plus the Herald is just one of those titles that I do not personally like. Always talking about the Dark Lord. Well, some have good fashion sense. Oh.
Do I have a new playmate?
The master of what? Oh. Yeah.
It's a bloody tart! You're dead!
Leave me alone.
Dirty!
Okay. Should come back in a couple of minutes. About maybe 4 minutes. Oh, somebody's about to kill a growl.
Down here, bro! Yummy!
Oh, somebody that says yummy. Dynamic Star would love this guy.
Rip you apart! Stupid! Watch me kill you!
And he's voiced by Nolan North. Oh, I tried. I tried to save him. I tried. I failed. I tried to get him with the range, he wouldn't. So I tried to grab him with the, you know. Because I couldn't grab him. Because I tried to get the captain, I tried to press, you know, the range and B button to dominate the Graug. Didn't work. I tried. I don't know if you've seen it, but I've tried. And it did nothing. So I tried to get down there and grab the captain immediately. And nothing happened. The game just didn't want me to grab him. Oh! Is he alive in another timeline? I don't think so. And look, we've got the Fat Archer. Those are rare. Because he's carrying a treasure. What do I do with this guy? Do I get him a promotion? He would become the Dark Slayer. No, not likely. So you don't want me to get him to become... Oh.
You thought me defeated because you took from me what? A few measly pounds of meat and bone. My flesh is made anew. I am made anew. Strengthened, reborn, as you shall be, brother, once I've extinguished your light.
There you go. Alright, now we could recruit the archer, well, recruit him, get him to kill us and make him a captain. Thank you.
The ranger. Chase him
Alright.
That must have hurt.
Come on, kill me. Come on. Of course, there's a bunch of idiots around. Let's wait for them to go. Okay. Okay, Archer. Get your kill. You're the only one. Welcome back, Baltica. You just missed the return of Skak Stormbringer.
No escape for you.
Alright.
Looks like I killed you, Tark. Suppose that makes me a Tark killer. No. Tark Slayer! I quite like the sound of that. Tark Slayer! From now on, I will be known as the Tark Slayer!
Alright. Here he is in all of his glory. Well, it should be usually the first title of a grunt who kills you. So yeah, now I'm going to make a backup of this. And until 7 p.m., which should be in 14 minutes,
Do you think of your family?
we can, you know, have fun with him.
There was a time when I thought of them every day.
Yeah, sure, I'll take a screenshot and share it on Discord. Let me just... Okay, just finishing this. Okay. Okay, number 55, saved, and I'll share it later on the Discord.
It was a long time ago.
First time he came from the second grunt that killed me. The first grunt who killed me became a screamer. Oh, it's like I said, most of the time he becomes the Dark Slayer, but it can happen that he turns into something with a unique voice, personality, you know. Okay, let's just get back here and title this BM Stormbringer. Done. Alright. Pretty sure I had the first captain you kill in Minas Morgul come back, the guy that you don't actually kill. Okay, so we recruit him and see how he fares in pit fights.
Ushak.
I cannot do this, so I've got to send a... He has a skirt. Well... I'm not sure he was voiced by before he became the screamer. All I know is his voice, his first word, your pain. Could be Robin Atkin Downs. He mentions it sometimes when he's getting a promotion, more than Steve Bloom or Michael Goth, but I could be wrong. All orcs have skirt other than the Machine Tribe. Yeah, they kinda do. Except for Tricksters, they've got belts on their legs. This guy got skirt. This guy has some skirt. He has pants. Yep. I have to make my way to this guy. Yeah, I haven't seen. No, he's not next to him. Okay, this guy is right next to him. Good. Alright, so you can go.
Ugal. Nakla. Schoon.
The Dark Slayer won't last long in the pit fight against
Flock.
nope, against Stormbringer, but
Flock.
we'll see.
Skak.
Yes, it's the HP glitch.
Flock.
When you use a bodyguard and you slightly do the thing, you can glitch them to your side.
Flock.
Before streaming,
Nakla.
I never did this, but people were like, hey, it's going to save you time. So, there you go.
Schoon.
Well, yeah, it saved you time. Okay. Who wants to see the Dark Slayer getting demolished by the Stormbringer? We have a backup just in case something happens.
Schoon.
No, I need to set him up against him because the other guy's in a mission.
What was that noise?
You won't be getting past me. Oh, I wanted a challenge. It's time!
It didn't last long. Alright,
Skak.
who's next? The Taunter! Okay.
I don't know what it was. Must have been nothing.
Oh yeah, it's a mission, it's not a... Yeah. It's not a duel. Oh well, we'll see him in action. Is this one is the new number one? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it would make sense to assign them to outpost, true. In the normal pit fight? I mean, that's a good idea. No.
Bleed for me. Hit him in the gaps like...
Well, obviously, I'm not going to send him against maggots. Really? You still want to fight me? No, 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 no. You wanted to fight me. Champion. We've got a couple minutes. Oh, he's a cargo rider. He's going to be demolished. Can you in the future turn one of the maggots into Stormbringer? If I find a maggot lord, lord of the maggot,
So be it.
because I can't turn the maggot himself. His title his title would not change. But yeah, if I find a maggot lord, I mean. No, that's why I avoid cargo riders. It breaks the AI.
You've had a good run, but it ends here. Keep these gobs coming.
Yeah, you kind of missed it. They turned into the Stormbringer.
You're facing the wrong way. Come near me, you Here comes the explosion!
How you doing, Alpha? Yes, he was originally he was voiced by Robin Atkin Downes as a Slayer Berserker-Master, and then he was burned last stream yesterday into becoming the Inflamed. But after, of course, killing him by fake transforming him into a fake machine to be able to turn him into the Inflamed. I'm doing alright, thank you.
Now you will taste defeat.
One thing I found out is destroyers are great to give the epic followers strength to give fuller bones while turning. Yeah, when you make them elite followers, sure. Elite bodyguards. Maybe someday I'll do a stream about a pit fight, Stormbringers against Stormbringers. Well, he was a pretty weak archer, I find.
I will put you in your place. I'm just getting warmed
What
up
are his traits again? I'll check.
on the ground.
In 3 swings he demolished him. I'll keep streaming for a couple more minutes. Oh, you know what to do, Dynamic or Baltica.
Of the dark flame.
Who's going to be fast?
Get ready to die then.
All enemies of the Dark Lord will die.
Dynamic is going to be furious. Yep, especially on the Berserker-Master, of all things. Well, there's no more from this solo.
You better not underestimate me. I want a good fight. I was hoping it would be you. Gonna...
Oh yeah, I haven't checked his stats yet. Just give me a moment. Yeah, he was like, it's getting too old for me. Let's change it. He's flammable, beast fodder. He's arrow proof, his only immunity. Enraged by execution. So yeah. He's a slayer, triple strike, fast learner. So he's mostly effective against the player. More than, you know, orcs. Poison Warder and Poison Master, this sucks. Let's change that. Poison Master, yeah, change that. Well, now he's got a Slayer counter there. So it's going to be effective against the player more than anything.
Skark.
Maybe I could give him an elite group. Great strength and curse master. I could give him an elite group. They would basically attack the same way he does. Yeah, Chad is agreeing with me. More savages. I could give him more savages, yes.
Skark.
Well, I don't want to break his mind, and I don't want him to ride a cargo to ruin his AI, so yeah.
I'll
I'll provide all the sport you need, and then some.
You're the goob I have to kill next? Bye!
The other captain is being bullied by my guy's bodyguards, basically. Yep, he got demolished not only by my guy, but his bodyguards.
You've been lucky so far, and that luck is about to end! Come on, you coward! On the ground!
I know, but
Come near me, you
it's not something I would do. I don't want a maniac or deranged orc. Even if they turn out to be stronger as maniacs, I don't want an insane orc in my army. I mean, I find the crazy funny, but I don't want him in my ranks. The hammer weapon fits if you turn him into the machine, I find. Yeah, the painted
I'm
will
here to rip your
get it.
spine out! Come on, you coward! Gary!
Well, he gave him a good death. And he looks remorseful. Alright, I think that will be all for now. I have to walk the dog and yeah, there isn't much else to do in this stream. We got what we wanted. Yeah, they're working well. Especially if the other opponent has a group. Because they are mostly going to be terrified and cowering in the corners. Right, have a good one. Thank you for watching and have a very strong Stormbringer. Well, he's decent. I wouldn't say he's the strongest, but I like him.